racing hard with Todd Gilliland to his outside.
Got a car looking to the inside. That's Chase Elliott. He'll slide back in line. It's going to be Kyle Busch taking the race lead. He'll lead the pack at a turn one on this latest restart.
It's been a very interesting stage two as far as strategies go, and Kyle Busch will take the lead with Bubba Wallace in that second position. Todd Gilliland, Chase Elliott, Corey LaJoie. They're your top five.
Trouble exiting turn number two.
Trouble. We have trouble down that back straightaway. Two cars in the outside retaining wall. Too much William Byron. Too much smoke to tell who their other driver is. It's A.J. Allmendiger. Both of those cars will come to a rest midway point of the back straightaway.
And there's heavy damage here for another vehicle as well. The 21 of Harrison Burton also involved in that as he passes me. The right front tire not turning on that 21 machine in turn three.
That was a big hit for William Byron.
Yes,
he came all the way across the racetrack and nosed it into the inside safer barrier. Right now, his car sits in the grass. Jeff Hammond looks like a lot of damage to that, but that was a very violent wreck for William Byron.
Very violent wreck right there for both of those automobiles. And the thing is, you said it earlier, you felt like something was on the verge of happening, where things are starting to ratchet up. You're starting to see what happens, the cause and effect.
Yeah, safety crew now tending to William Byron's number 24 Chevrolet. He's currently not out of the race car, but it looks like one of the safety crews does have his head in the window, showing that the window net would be down on that race car. But this is going to take some cleanup, and again, a big hit for William Byron here as we have completed 86 laps, 26 to go in stage number 2 of the Brickyard 400.
Attention.
Three-car accident has brought us under the yellow for the third time today. This one involving William Byron, a nasty-looking crash. We did see him get out of the car and go into the nearby ambulance. It also involved Harrison Burton and A.J. Allmendiger. For certain, A.J. Allmendiger and William Byron will not be able to continue today. And, guys, you look at William Byron. He got off to such a hot start this year. He won at Daytona, he won at COTA, and he won at Martinsville. So he's safely in the playoffs. But I feel like their momentum is kind of stalled out late.
We've not seen William Byron much this summer, unfortunately, and this is a track where Hendrick Motorsports obviously came into with great starting positions. He started fourth, but as this strategy has changed for the teams and track position has changed for the teams as well, William Byron was mired back there in the pack, and Jeff Hammond, a lot of hard racing, and when you're restarting like that, if someone sees a gap, even if it's in between two cars on a treacherous part of the racetrack, they're going to try and take it, and it looks like that's what happened here.
What did I say at the beginning of this thing? Watch out for your starts and your restarts.
Yeah, you did.
Whenever that happens right there, that's what's going to go on, because everybody realizes it's go time. You need to get as many positions as possible and try to move forward. In that case right there, Noah Gregson was trying to move forward. Everything wasn't moving in his way. When he got to rooting and gouging, next thing you know, he looked like Chase Briscoe and triggered this accident.
We need to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Radio Network.
Welcome back to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, working our second caution of the day here, or the third caution, rather, in the Brickyard 400. Kyle Busch leads Bubba Wallace and Todd Gilliland. Pit road is going to be open this time by. The question's going to be Kyle Busch, Todd Gilliland, Bubba Wallace. They did not come onto pit road at the last caution, and it looks like those three drivers and then some, or at least a couple of those drivers, are coming down pit road, and a couple of drivers fake it out there as well. Kyle Busch came on to pit road. Bubba Wallace did not. Todd Gilliland faked. Then he stayed on the racetrack. And Doug Rice, it is just that Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen Chevrolet that is coming into his pit box.
That's amazing that he is the only one of that group that elected to come onto the track right now. And you got to think, okay, he knows what he's doing here, but this is a team call, and this is all about track position today. I've got to give Chase Elliott a little nod here. He had problems earlier on in the day. He missed the blend line, and now Jeff Hammond finds himself back up in third.
No, and that's what you don't do. You don't quit. You make a mistake. You keep battling back. And the way this race has kind of played out, they made some good calls after that mistake to put themselves in the position they're in right now.
A few other drivers in the back of the pack, including good ones like Kyle Larson, who had that wheel issue on the last round of pit stops, came on to pit road, as well as others. So let's find out about that. Rich Nye, what can you tell us on pit road?
A.J. Allmendiger involved with that accident with William Byron on the track. He came to the pits, got the car back to where he could drive it to the garage, but he may be done for the day. A.J. Allmendiger involved in that accident with William Byron. Brett McMillan.
Yeah, Kyle Larson came in. He took on 4 fresh tires and topped it off with Sunoco. If you'll remember, he came in right at the end of that caution period to check that right rear tire that he had, and so really cost him nothing as far as track position goes to come back in and put on 4 fresh tires.